give The Rock his fair due. I think the Scorpion King was like the pinnacle of
I haven't watched that yet, but like if you like it, then if you like it and The Rock's in it, then it's probably decent at least.
It's not a great film, but it's entertaining. It's a romp. It's a goof. It's a gaff. It's not a very deep. What do you call it? Provocative, thought-provoking film. It's just The Rock is playing a Conan-esque character on an adventure to do the thing of whatever the thing is in that film. I can't remember. And Godsmack did the song, and the song's okay. I have a lot of nostalgia for that song. Godsmack with like some sort of like, I don't know, Pantera, Metallica, thrash groove metal band that like. I think they had a couple of songs in one of the SmackDown vs. Raw. Hello and welcome to which podcast is
It's Transformers, if you didn't realise.
Destroyers podcast, that's who we are.
Oh right, yes.
If we can't even remember our name, how the fuck are people supposed to remember?
No, I remember our name. I just thought you was asking what we was talking about.
No,
because
I know.
everyone's probably thinking up until now that this is about The Rock. It's not.
It's not. It's about the Transformers, not the Rock.
And to be fair, we was talking about Transformers to get to this conversation because we was comparing. Because I said something about John Cena in Bumblebee.
Oh, in Bumblebee, yeah.
And we're not here to talk about that either. Like,
No.
we are here to talk about
the first 3 episodes of the original cartoon. What are your basic thoughts, Chili?
It's very good for a fucking pilot / 2 more. I don't know. Would you count all 3 episodes as a pilot? Because they are
It's
connect.
the pilot.
Because they are like 3 episodes is like one big mashup.
Yeah,
it's
like
a 3-parter. So to
yeah,
me, it's all a pilot in 3 different parts. But it doesn't exactly feel like a pilot.
Oh,
like,
those sweets are giving me indigestion, man. Fuck.
Curse you, ice cream man.
Oh, you. Yeah, we got. Well, I didn't get ice cream. Did you?
Yeah, I got ice cream.
You got a Vimto ice cream.
It was decent, but it could have been better.
It was a gone-off chocolate bar I had, and a pack of stale fucking wine gums. Bad time. Well, they weren't wine gums, but the reason that they were stale, they were fruit jellies, but they were stale, so they were like wine gums. Bad marketing, guys.
You should go back there tomorrow and be like, oi,
I'll piss on his leg.
I want
and I'll
my
shit in his
£3
legs.
back. However much you spent.
He's really fucking expensive as well. The other guy around here, the one who drove past in the last podcast, is a very nice man, and he's cool. He's cool and good. But yeah, this other one, nah. Anyway,
He did stop for us at least, or come closer to us. I don't know if he knew we were going over there, or
no,
if
he
was.
didn't.
But he did stop for us at least. There's
Yeah.
more than most ice cream men do.
Yeah, most ice cream men just sell drugs and shit their pants. But you know, each to their own.
Anyway, we keep losing track.
Yeah.
That's probably going to happen again, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
So, would you like to explain your heretic ways of being a strong Starscream sympathizer?
Yes. I think the way the Decepticons treat Starscream is highly unfair. They make him fucking do everything. He never gets a break. There's a big number of them, and because he's doing everything, no one else has to do anything, and he doesn't get a thank you. He doesn't get a please, and he just gets shouted at all the time by Megatron, who is a terrible boss compared to Prime. And I can see why by the end of the series he went nuts and fucking went to shoot Megatron.
Well,
because
he was planning that anyway.
Yeah, he was planning that
time.
anyway, which is why he probably was doing all the work. But Megatron should have saw that coming because he fucking made him do everything. Starscream just doesn't deserve his hate, and quite frankly, I think he should just go join the Autobots and.
Yeah, but like that's the thing.
And then but then like that. No, let me finish. He could like do that. Help them kill like the Autobots, and then he could be like, right, I'm portraying you guys now.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's the thing with
That's the thing. I've only seen the first 3 episodes. Maybe this is coming. I don't know.
He doesn't fit in with either side.
He could be a rogue Transformer.
They did that in the Transformers Armada cartoon. They made him like a rogue element sort of thing where you could.
It's like sort of on both sides in a way.
Yeah, but
like,
neither side but both sides. It was quite an interesting thing, and then they sort of like in the next season they sort of like went back on it, and it was just kind of like, well, you ruined that character arc, didn't you guys?
But yeah, I am probably the first and only Starscream sympathiser.
No, there's quite a few of you out there.
Oh,
I like
cool.
Starscream.
Cool.
I like Starscream. He's cool.
Yes, he's probably my favourite Decepticon.
My favourite Decepticon is, in this first season, is Soundwave, or
I like Soundwave for his voice alone.
my boy, Skywarp, the purple and black Seeker. So you've got Starscream, who's the leader of the Seekers, then you've got Thundercracker, who's the blue one, and then you've got Skywarp, who's the purple and black one. And I've got a bit of a colour palette fetish for things that are coloured purple and black. I like how they work.
I'm like that with red and black. Like, I just think,
yeah.
like, I don't, it's probably everybody, to be fair. I mean, look how much black and red shit exists in the world, including Sonic's counterpart.
Yeah, Edgy
Like-
the Hedgehog. The Hedgehog. Why isn't he called the Hedgehog?
Because apparently, they say that's where the limit is for how edgy they'll go. They're okay with him, they're okay with him blowing up the moon.
And using guns.
And using guns, but they won't call and swearing-ish.
Is he like, damn?
Yes, where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
There's bloody edgy Sonic games. There's like classic Sonic's better. Anyway, back to Transformers. What were the things you didn't like about this?
I think some of the Decepticons sounded, well, not exactly the same, a little bit too similar at times, not even all the time. And there's some animation problems that are very, very minor, to be fair. I think I only noticed one or two that were, like, bad. But, like, there's that, and I think that's it. They don't have any other complaints. Like, besides those couple of problems, the animation's good for its time.
Yeah, it's not perfect. There's a lot of like. Goofy
And it's
hiccups.
also the first 3 episodes, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be it's to be expected. And I'm not. It's probably gonna be more because the movie that we have done for the other podcast, Backroad Jerkers,
Yeah.
that has one of the most obvious animation fuck ups I've ever seen in my
What,
life.
where the Matrix floats on his chest before he actually puts it in?
Yeah, that too. And then I think it's in the same scene where like his arm sort of moves and then it like moves again, and it's like, why?
No, I don't remember that bit.
Well, yeah, well that did happen, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It was like just after Optimus Prime died.
Yeah. Like, it only gets worse in this cartoon. Like, there's this one bit, I'll point it out to you now, so when we get to it, you'll notice it. Soundwave's head turns completely, but his visor stays put. So it's basically on the side of his head. Like, and it's not just like, oh, it's a subtle little head turn. He goes from looking deadpan at the camera to turning to his right and looking up at the sky, but his visor stays where it is and just starts shuffling up and down in his head, and it just ruins it a little bit. And it's such a shame because the director, Nelson Shin, he knows what he's doing. He understands the concept of composure of an image. It's just, I don't know why the animation team was so, I don't know, weak.
However, although I was literally just complaining about it, I kind of respect the fact that the DVDs keep these rather than fixing them. Like, it would have been nice to have like I think they deserve a remaster with like all these things. Like, don't like completely change it, but just like get rid of fix the little problems it has. Maybe give it a little upscale, like put it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, well, this
Like-
is the thing. I think instead of just remaking cartoons all the time, they should just re-release the original ones with like enhanced animation, so they just clean them up and like fix all the little animation problems, just so modern kids can watch them without, because they used to digital cartoons.
It's kind of like with Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Dragon Ball Kai did for Dragon Ball Z, like, except, I mean...
What, abridged it and...
Abridged it, upscaled the animation a little bit. I'm not sure if there's any fixes, because, like, Super has its share of bad animation, too. Like, episode 5 of Super, I think it was episode 5. Like, there's massive controversy about it. Any Super fans know what episode I'm talking about.
I don't.
No, because you're not a fucking you're not a Dragon Ball fan, are you?
No, I tried watching the first season of Dragon Ball Z and then he killed myself.
Right, we're probably gonna do that for this as well.
Oh
like,
yeah, you can subject me to
like,
that.
I'll do Kai to make it easier for us.
Yeah.
But anyway, in this episode, Goku is fighting Beerus, and like the animation is just terrible. Nothing looks right. There's slow down at times. It's very choppy, it's very lazy, it's just awful. But then the show does have its moments of good animation too, but it took a while for it to get really good.
Yeah.
Like, cause like, they do that, the same arc has some decent animation, but nowhere near as good as the film they did.
No.
And then the next arc was, except for that one episode, even worse animated.
Ugh.
And the story was it's just a boring version of the film once again. Like, with there's one thing they do better, I will admit.
Yeah.
You are aware of Frieza, right?
Yeah, of course.
He blows up Earth at the end of the film because he's pissed off.
Does Earth come back, or is it?
It does come back, yes. Whis uses sort of time travel, but not really, to reverse 3 minutes. And then Goku just Kamehamehas him. And the way the Earth blew up in the series was a bit better than the film, because in the film it's just he's like, fuck you Vegeta, and then like the Earth blows up, that's it. Whereas in the series you get to see like Goku's family, Vegeta's family, like random Earthlings and shit, like you see them getting on with their day. Yeah. And then like some of them either see the explosion, or in Vidal's case, who is Gohan's
Vidal?
Yeah, that's Gohan's girlfriend, wife. I don't know if they're married or not.
What's
I don't
her name
care.
Based on?
I don't know, but her
all
father's called Mr. Satan. So,
Oh, Vidal Devil!
Oh, shit, yeah! He's not even a Dragon Ball fan, and he's still informing me on this shit. But yeah, anyway, like, there's like this shot where she's holding their baby, and like behind them, the Earth is being blown up, and she's completely oblivious to it.
What's this, Majora's Mask? What's going on there?
Oh my god, they've ripped off Majora's Mask. Damn you, Toriyama!
Who is this? Oh, well, Dragon Ball in itself is basically a fan version of Monkey Magic, which was a Chinese show from the 70s.
Yeah, and it's also inspired from Journey of the West, or whatever that fucking thing is called.
What's that?
It's about the Monkey King story thing.
Ah, maybe
you know,
that's
Sun
what...
Wukong. That's why, yeah.
Sun Wukong? Son of
whatever
Kong?
his name is. I don't know, there's loads of different versions of him. There's like this Netflix version of it now.
The Netflix version?
It's pretty good, to be honest.
Ah, I'll have to give it a...
I think it's called The Legend of Monkey or something. It's like a remake of an old series.
Yeah, Monkey Magic, probably.
Yeah, Monkey Magic.
Yeah, that's what I was on about. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, the new version's pretty good.
Because Dragon Ball was originally supposed to be a comic of that, but it never...
Yeah, but then, like, because it was only meant to be 12 volumes, and it ended up being so popular that he just did more, and it's...
Yeah.
Well, like, I mean, it's okay at the moment. Like, the last thing they did was fucking amazing. But anyway, no. Transformers, fuck Dragon Ball. We'll get to that.
Yeah, fuck Dragon Ball.
Fuck Dragon Ball.
Fuck Dragon Ball.
I feel like this is more of a Dragon Ball podcast so far, and it was not meant to be that way.
No, but oh well, we're just riffing, aren't we?
Watch out, we'll do Dragon Ball. We end up talking about Transformers all the way through.
We end up talking about Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So, you said you weren't too keen on the original theme.
No, I didn't say... Well, I mean, I prefer what the film did to it afterwards.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, to be fair, like, the film used it as its credits, So of course it needed to be amplified and longer than what.
Plus it's cinematic, so
yeah, like I mean, like it's fine for the TV show. I was just making the comparison. I was like, and there's probably very few people who disagree.
Yeah,
like,
most
I'm not saying everybody does. Like, there's probably some people who are like, "Oh, fuck the movies, team. I like this one."
Yeah,
like,
there are some people out there, but most people.
And I can see why. Like, I mean, nostalgia and shit. Like, yeah, that is cool.
For those of you who don't know, I can actually stick a photo of this in if I can. I've just made a zombie head out of an old skull I bought from a discount shop. And some latex and paint, and it's come out pretty cool. I'll stick a photo in. I can do that.
Yeah, I know last time we said we were gonna do that and we didn't, but there's no copyright for this, so.
Yeah, and it's one photo. It's not like loads of reference material because that would have been very stressful, and I'm lazy.
Yeah, and because it's like we could have done it, but it's like it's like only a short amount of time and stuff, and it's like it's just not worth the hassle, really.
It's not worth the hassle.
Yeah, like we're probably still gonna say we're gonna edit stuff in or not do it, but
yeah, it's probably
sometimes we will if we can.
Sometimes we will, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not even the editor, so I don't know why I'm making these claims. Cause it's not really down to me.
Because we can't afford anybody else to do the editing. I'm a lazy bitch, so nothing gets done.
And you also have more free time than everyone except me, because I have an equal amount of free time, if
but
not
I've
more.
Because
I don't have to do edit.
Technology.
No, I'd say now I have more free time than you because I don't have to do any editing or shit yet. You will. I think you should teach me how to, just in case you can't do it. Yeah. So then it's like
just in case I lose all my cognitive abilities, and then this becomes the Chili Show.
No, not even that. It's like, I mean, I want to do my part too, because like I feel like. For this, you're doing the editing, Backward Jerk goes, Lipscoom's doing it. It's like, what the fuck am I doing besides bringing a PlayStation back and forth sometimes?
Well, I don't mind doing the editing. If you want to learn how to do it, yeah, sure, I'll teach you, but, under no obligation, mate.
Yeah, I know.
It's cool,
no, I might need to learn. I might need it anyway. Cause, I mean, like we said earlier, there might be a situation where you physically can't.
Yeah, like my hands get cut off.
Yeah, or like, I don't know, something could happen. Something could happen, and your mind won't be in it for a while. So it's like, alright, I'll take over editing.
Yeah, because
it's like I think I should learn these things. Like, I know how I've dabbled a little bit into editing before.
It's just a good skill to have.
So
as well.
like I think it won't take me that long to learn.
Yeah.
I know a tiny bit.
Yeah, but I know a tiny bit. I'm learning as I go. Like, these podcasts are very guerrilla style. I don't like mix them. I mix them a little bit, but I don't like cut bits out yet.
Like I said, I mean, with this case, there's probably not much editing to be done anyway. To be fair,
it's pretty straightforward because we don't shut the fuck up.
No, like what our podcasts are meant to be about. Like I think if you add it all up,
about the subject matter.
It's like a subject matter is a third of the actual podcast.
I don't think we've mentioned the Transformers once in about 5-6 minutes.
No, we keep like sort of going into it, but then it just somehow leads to another conversation. Like we've talked about fucking Dragon Ball. Callum doesn't even like Dragon Ball yet.
I don't know what Dragon Ball is. I don't like. I watched like I said, I watched like the first 4 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and yeah. Yeah,
that's the thing. It's not for everyone.
No,
like I'm not gonna be one of those people. Or, like, how do you not like it? It's not fucking. It may be the pioneer of anime, but I can see why some people don't see it that way.
Like Gohan, fucking, I wanted to kill him. Daddy. It's like fucking.
He does get less annoying.
Yeah, when he grows up. How long's that take?
A while.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sitting.
And he's a little less annoying in Kai. Like he's still annoying.
Kai's the abridged one, isn't it?
Yeah.
My brother keeps telling me to watch that.
And the voice acting is like, for the most part, in my opinion, the same or better.
Yeah, I think the software keeps freezing. I don't know if this is going to be a problem or not.
It was doing it earlier with the other one.
Oh, was it?
It should be fine.
Yeah, we should
If
keep
not,
going
we
there.
can do this again because we may need to anyway because like we keep going off track.
Yeah.
Right, let's transform. What else needs discussing?
Well, I don't think much yet, because like I said, we're only 3 episodes in, and it's just the pilot run.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I mean, is there really much to talk about these episodes realistically? There's like
Not yet. Like, we'll come back to this in 3 weeks' time. I think. Like after once we're about 9 episodes in, I think we'd have a lot more to talk about because we might be able to compare the writing of the first like story arc compared to like the individual serializations and just make an overall comparison.
okay, so yes, if you wanted Transformers content and we haven't given you enough, don't be put off. We just haven't watched enough yet.
I mean, I've watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Tilly's very new to this.
I mean, I probably did watch it when I was a kid, but
I used to play on like Pop.
I don't
and
remember.
Kicks
I
and
don't
stuff.
remember everything I watched as a kid. Alright, I watched a lot of stuff as a kid. I can't remember
I
it
do.
all.
I remember everything.
Hell, I don't remember watching Dragon Ball as a kid.
I
and
remember
I fucking love it.
Reboot. I remember Transformers Beast Wars. That was a show. I remember the dark days when the world was ablaze with fire and people would poo from their mouths.
I'll tell you what I do remember.
What?
Next week's pick, Trapdoor.
Don't you open that trapdoor!
Cause your mother's down there.
Oh, is she? Right. I think we should call that a day.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Ta-ta.